Hi, this is Will Tate, Yacht Boss, here with representing Not 10 Yacht Sales. Today we're on a sold boat. It is a Ranger Tug 2018 R23. We're just showing you a little bit of a delivery on this boat. Small little cruise today. Winds are blowing right now at about 20, 25 knots out of the south. And just want to show you how great being inside and what the capabilities are on this little Ranger Tug. These things are like the Swiss Army knife of boats. So stand by, let's have a cruise. Just to give you an idea of the weather today, it's pretty snotty out. But what's nice is we're in Ranger Tug. Like I said, all encapsulated. Just a great boat to be in if you are in inclement weather. It's an all-weather boating experience. Just head down the Corsica River here. We're just cruising about 5 knots. One of the nice things is this is a planing hull, so we can get up and go. Um, it is definitely nice that the wind is coming out of the south because it's blowing like stink. I'll show you when we get to the Narrows. But it's a nice overcast day today. Taking this boat over to get it hauled out and shipped out to Florida. Cruising along here in the Corsica River. We're about 23 miles an hour. Nice little planing boat. What a nice ride.
Today, I would not want to be in a center console. Just cruising along here, 24, 25 miles an hour. The great thing about a Ranger tug is it can get up, it's got legs. If you got an emergency, you can get where you need to be. Looking out at the water, winds are gusting up. We're just getting ready to get into the Chester River. It's windy out. Just walking through the cockpit on the Ranger tug, coming back up to the helm.
Checking out some tunes.
We're rocking a little bit, but she's handling everything very nicely.
One thing I always say about people is like,
One thing that's awesome about the Ranger Tug is it's got autopilot.
so it's
I
working
don't like to
perfectly.
do deliveries without autopilot. It takes all the
Currently, right now, we are on
maneuvering,
autopilot.
especially when you have waves, etc.
It is
So taking a look at the autopilot, take a look at the chart,
engine.
adjust your course accordingly.
Is if I need to run out, grab a
One of the
line,
great things about autopilot, if I need to run out, get a line,
steady on course.
take a look, see what's going on around me.
We're coming out of the Corsica River and coming out to
Heading
the
down the Chester River, kicking the feet
nice
back,
and easy, just kicking the feet back.
autopilot's on.
Autopilot's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what cruising is all about. Just taking it easy.
So it's starting to get a little cold here in the
Starting to get a little cold in here in the salon. So I'm gonna keep the autopilot on. I'm gonna run back to the back.
shut the door.
We're gonna shut the
It did shake the auto.
door in the cockpit.
Listen, autopilot on. Preview.
Autopilot's on, gives me the freedom to walk around the boat.
Shut
We're
the
gonna
door.
shut the cockpit door and we're gonna be nice and encapsulated in the salon. If you need to hold a conversation,
Out of the element.
need to have a phone call, you're able to do that.
As we get
Coming
down
out
the
into the
Chester
Chester
River,
River, winds on our
it's a
beam,
little rocky.
starting to get a
You can
little
see
rocky
on
out.
our beam right now, so got a
Wind in
little
here is probably about
bit of wind.
10 to 15 knots till we get to a little bit more open water.
It's about 10 miles an hour.
But I've got to get around a mark here, so it's going to be on our beam for a minute. Once I make the turn, we're going to go head on into the wind.
So turn a little
Here
bit
we are. We've
cloudy out.
heading down the Chester River.
About 24
Wind's
knots.
starting to kick up. Waves are starting to kick up.
Smoky
Yeah,
River.
2 to 3, almost 4 footers out here. It's going to be a little bouncy ride. We're heading to wind now. Heading down the Chester River, coming to more of the mouth of the Chester.
Okay, we're heading
Wind
down
and
the
waves have picked up. This is going to start getting a little snotty out.
snotty good.
But I'll tell you, the rigidity of the Ranger tug is absolutely great
Nice
for
and
if you do
smooth.
have these inclement days. Again, it's a really dry boat. We're going to see some white caps. As you see, we're cruising along at about 10 miles an hour. Let's turn a little music on. Enjoy the ride. So I'm noticing my windows are getting a little fogged up due to the moisture, due to the encapsulated salon of the Ranger Tug. It's awesome. I've got a heater, electric heater that I'm going to turn on. It's going to defog all the windows. I'm going to wipe them down a little bit as well, but it's nice having that option. At this point in my trip, I'm kind of stating, why the heck are you doing this? It is definitely getting really snotty and nasty out, but this boat needs to meet a truck, and it was the only window that I had to do it. So it is not a fair weather boating day, but I want to explain something. So we can boat in thunderstorms, we can boat in obviously nice sunny days, etc. The one thing that affects boating is the wind. I recommend to everybody, I'm going to show you a picture of it, is downloading the Windy app on your phone so you can plan your trips accordingly. These are the days you want to avoid. If you're, delivering a boat, the wind is something that is the biggest effect on boating. You want to make sure you can pick weather windows, etc. And the Windy app allows you to look 2 weeks ahead so you can plan accordingly to avoid these types of situations. Coming out of the Chester River on our way to the Narrows, it's definitely getting a little worse, but then it's going to get better. It's just something you got to get through. And luckily, this is a really short trip, but just gives you an idea. Even short trips can be definitely unworthy boating days, that's for sure. Waves are not fun. One of the things I also wanted to mention is the Navionics app, which does help me in deliveries and boating, etc. It's just a great app to download. You can find the Navionics app right at the App Store, and you want to look for Garmin Navionics. A little calmer coming into Kent Narrows. As we're getting a little closer to shore, the waves are dying down. Wind's not as bad, but boy, it got a little nasty out there. Just coming into Kent Narrows, we're going to deliver this over to Narrows Point South, um, Kent Narrows, Maryland. It's in Graysonville. A couple landmarks I'll mention. To the left, we have the famous Red Eyes Dock Bar. To the right, we have the Narrows Motel, indoor storage, heated facility. Just wanted to ask everybody if you like these videos. We're definitely putting inventory up there, but just wanted to put a delivery video. This is Will Tate, Yacht Boss, representing Not 10 Yacht Sales. I would just ask if you could like and subscribe our page. We'd like to put out some more content, and it helps us, keeps you posted, not just on our inventory and boats that we have for sale, but some fun experiences and some interesting situations that may help you out while in your boating experience. Again, this is Will Tate. Thank you so much for joining me today, and hope you like the channel, and please subscribe.